Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Hank DeVincent Field at Salle University for the year 2000 Catholic League Baseball Championship game. There you see the umpires, supervised by Gene Otto in the red shirt, with Judge Coach Joe McDermott, about to be joined by LaSalle coach Joe Parisi. Go over the ground rules. And while we wait for the ground rules to finish, we'll set the defense for the Crusaders. Starting at first base is Bob Greenfield. Second baseman is John Horcher. The shortstop, Bill Riley. And at third, Dennis Klinger. Left fielder is Chris Music. Center fielder, Kirk Bikolski. Right fielder, Matt McKenna. The catcher, Mark Dixon. And on the hill, senior right-hander, Eric Ruland. All right, we're set to go. Leading off for LaSalle is sophomore left fielder, Rob Sullivan. He'll be followed by Ryan Parfit and Matt Michelle. Pitch number one, fastball, a little bit low. Home plate umpire is Ed Currigan. Longtime Catholic League umpire, the brother of the Red Sox pitching coach, Joe Currigan. And it's 2-0. First base ump is John McArdle. Second base, Jim Rickey. And at third, Tom Scartozzi. Roland goes 3-0 to Sullivan. Roland pitched a complete game on Saturday in the semifinals as Judge defeated Kennedy Kendrick 4-2. Working, of course, on 3 days rest. And that's a little bit low. 4 straight balls. Rob Sullivan starts the game with a walk. Ryan Parfit, junior center fielder. Good wheels, strong arm. Matt Michelle, the right fielder, also a very strong arm. Good arms in the LaSalle outfield. And that's 5 straight balls from Ruland. Currigan usually a pitcher's umpire. Ruland not close yet. And there's one. 1-1 to Ryan Parfit. There goes Sullivan. That pitch is down. Squirts away from Dixon. No shot anyway. Stolen base for Sullivan. One and two. Almost hit him and it gets past. That's a wild pitch. Over to third base goes Rob Sullivan. So Eric Ruland very much needs to settle down. Back. Judge had its graduation ceremony early this afternoon. That's why the game was pushed back from 2:30 to 3:30. A lot on the Crusaders seniors' minds today. 2-2 again to Parfit. Hard and through. Left side. Ryan Parfit, RBI single. That's Rob Sullivan, and he's made it 1-0. Matt Michelle, right fielder. Nobody out, 1 run in, man on first. Somewhat close at first base. On deck, the first baseman, Chris Doherty. Fouled away. 1, Ruland, 2, Michelle. The runner goes. That's low. Dixon's going to have a hard time throwing him out and can't. So a stolen base for Parfit. LaSalle very aggressive thus far. On the lines for the Explorers at first base is Joe Falcone. And at third base, the head coach, Joe Parisi. A little bit low. Ruland. Hard, second base. And there's the first out of the inning. John Horcher over to Bob Greenfield. At third base is Parfit. Chris Doherty, left-handed hitter, of course, the first baseman. Good pop on the fastball, but it's outside for ball 1. One away. On deck is Brian Harvey, the pitcher. LaSalle had to win twice to get here, defeating Conwell Egan and then Kennedy Kenrick. 1-1. Ruland appears to have good velocity. And that's low, and it hits Dixon in the arm, and it's going to mean a run. Ryan Parfit scores easily on the wild pitch. And LaSalle on top, 2-0. That's up. 3-1 to Doherty. Make a correction here. Joe Malizia, who does everything except announce, caught the mistake. LaSalle, of course, defeated Carroll in the semifinals to reach this stage, beating Jared Oakes, 7th round draft pick of the Milwaukee Brewers. That's a ball 4 to Doherty. And Joe McDermott's going to make a visit to the mound. The 5-hole hitter, Brian Harvey. The pitcher, Michelle on first. Sorry, Doherty on first. 1 away. And strike outside corner. If Ruland can harness this, he does appear to have very good stuff. Runner goes again. Dixon's throw. Closer, but safe. 3 stolen bases in the inning for the Explorers. That's up and in. Very aggressive, the Explorers so far. Joe saw all or most of their games, said they did not run the whole lot when he was around. Today, flying feet. Whoa, that's driven left center, and it won't be caught. Doherty's going to score easily. 3-0 Explorers. Into second with the RBI double is Brian Harvey.
Exactly, hit the spot. Make sure you hit the base.
Sophomore catcher Chris Jeffers. Now after Doherty scored that run, we had the home plate come loose. So it's going to be loose the rest of the game, and umpire Ed Kerrigan told everyone just make sure you slide to the spot. Don't go chasing after the plate if it slides away. 1-1 to Jeffers. On the liner, shortstop Riley, 2 away.
in, Kyle.
Courtesy runner at second base for pitcher Brian Harvey is Joe Vasallo. Joe Vasallo running at second. Kyle Elliott, junior second baseman. Still a runner in scoring position. And it's up. Strike 1-1. Elliott, 3 singles and a double already in the playoffs. Here's a good runner again. Dixon's throw. Got him. Vasallo tries to steal third. Dixon the clinger. That'll end the inning. However, much damage by the Explorers. 2 hits and 3 runs. Defensively for LaSalle, first baseman Chris Doherty. Second baseman Kyle Elliott. At short is Ernie Burrell. Third baseman is Mike Manzi. In left field, Rob Sullivan. Center fielder is Ryan Parfit. The right fielder, Matt Michelle. The catcher, Chris Jeffers. And on the mound, senior right-hander, Brian Harvey. Leading off for Judge is the senior right fielder, Matt McKenna. First pitch, 0-1. McKenna to be followed by Bukolski and Ruland. Lots of work to do for the Crusaders. It's 3-0. That's up and over. That's up 1-2 on the lines for Judge. First base coach is Randy Hill. And a third in his 25th season, the coach, Joe McDermott. Strike 3, yeah. You heard Ed Currigan. 1 down. Kirk Bukolski. Center fielder, also a pitcher. We could see him later, depending on what happens with Ruland. Brian Harvey pitched a week ago in the second round game against Kamaligan. That's way up. Harvey went 6 innings, allowed 2 hits, and struck out 6, 3-0. Ball 4, so strange development there for Harvey. Looked great on the first batter and throws 4 straight balls to Bukolski. He's a 1-out runner.
For Father Judge, number 1, Eric Ruland.
Eric Ruland, the senior pitcher. Good lead for Bukolski, and he's back. LaSalle last won the championship in '94, defeating arch rival St. Joe Prep 11-8. Back in that one, LaSalle got 7 runs in the top of the 7th after Prep had scored 4 in the bottom of the 6th. Judge was here in finals in 97 and 98, lost both times. That's outside. Last championship, 1987, defeated Bonner. Two and one to rule, and you see the exaggerated open stance. Right field. It's going to be Michelle. 2 down. Dennis Klinger in the cleanup spot. He's a senior, third baseman. Of course, all these seniors are now graduates for Judge. Way up. Again, it's going to be Michelle. Fighting wind, sun. 3 away. 1 walk in the inning, no hits. We're through 1. It's 3-0 LaSalle. Seven, 8, 9. Kyle Elliott. Of course, he was at bat as the last inning ended on the caught stealing. Mike Manzi and Ernie Burrell to follow. It's 1-0. Nice pitch. Looked like a slider almost. Not a whole lot of break, but a little bit. Elliott holds 2-2. Is it going to drop? No. Nice play coming in by the right fielder, Matt McKenna. 1 down.
Mazzy.
Mike Manzi, Jr. In the win over Conwell Egan, he started, played third base that day, batted in the 9-hole, and had a 3-run homer. That hit him. Could hear just a tick on the elbow, maybe the forearm. Anyway, Mike Manzi at first, 1 away.
Shortstop, number 15, Ernie Burrell.
The 9th hitter is the shortstop, Ernie Burrell, senior. We'll see if LaSalle maintains the running approach. No, he holds and swings through the fastball, does Burrell. Again, right field. Again, McKenna coming hard. Slides, and it's going to be a double play. Nice heads-up play by the right fielder, Matt McKenna. Not only concentrated on getting the ball, noticed right away that the runner Manzi was way off. So we're through 1.5. It's LaSalle 3, Judge 0. Batting 5th is the first baseman, senior Bob Greenfield. Bill Riley and Chris Music to follow. The dance by Greenfield, it's 1-0. Wind pretty much blowing to dead right, so if a lefty gets it up in the air, it's got a shot. 1-1. Two and 1 to Greenfield. In the semifinal, Greenfield went 1 for 2, RBI single and a walk. Center field. Parfit, did he get it? Yes. Jim Rickey with the signal. That looked like it was going to be easy, and all of a sudden Parfit had to get on his horse with the slide and the dive, makes the catch. Bill Riley, another guy with an open stance. Not as pronounced as Rulins. That's 1-0. Senior, shortstop. First 6 batters for Judge are seniors. Then we'll have 3 juniors. 1-1. Up and over the Judge dugout. Curveball pounded foul. One and 2 to Riley. Deep to left. That's got a shot. Right at the base of the fence. So Bill Riley drives one through the crosswind over the head of left fielder Sullivan. He's in second base with a double. Chris Music, left fielder. Foul back. Riley a medium lead. On the curve, 0-2. Blows that one past Music. 2 down. John Horcher, second baseman, batting 8th. Hard and through. Left side, Sullivan. Strong throw, but it's way up. And the runner Riley held at third base. So that puts runners at the corners at first base with the single is Horcher. And at third, Bill Riley. At first, Joe McDermott was bringing him, then all of a sudden put on the brakes. Number 9, hitter, Mark Dixon, junior catcher. Horcher holds. A lot of times in high school baseball, first and third, the steal of second is automatic. Jeffers good defensively so far. Judge playing it conservatively. Still holds. Fouled hard. Foul tip off the screen. Now, will Harvey dial it up or try to get him with a curve? The 1-2. Jeffers has his glove way high up by Dixon's shoulders. There it is, and Dixon was on it. Michelle can't get it on the leap. One run is in. Dixon into second with an RBI double. And Hutcher gets to third. So Mark Dixon, a nice piece of hitting. Maybe he saw that Jeffers had his glove up there like that, indicating he just wants a high waist fastball, and he clubbed it. Courtesy runner for Dixon at second base is number 37, Matt Corelli, running for Dixon. Matt McKenna, 2 runs in scoring position. A base hit away from a tie game. There's the hit, but Sullivan's on it quickly. Joe McDermott sends the runner anyway, Corelli, and it results in a tying run. The throw a little bit offline. So Judge, all kinds of enthusiasm. You can't ask for more than that out of your number 9 hitter. Was down 1-2 in the count. Gets an RBI double. Leadoff hitter follows with a 2-run single. Kirk Mikulski. Mike O'Connor, the pitching coach, had a short visit with Harvey. Foul, and that was off Mikulski. Foul ball. Judge has forged the tie. Let's see if they try to run McKenna here with 2 away. He holds. And a nice stop by Jeffers. One and one to McKenna. Struck out looking his first at bat. There goes McKenna. Great jump. And it's fouled off. That would have been a stolen base. One and two. Harvey will pay greater attention to McKenna. He holds. Foul ball. The Crusaders have been on Harvey this inning. Some good contact. McKenna goes. It's low, and Jeffers holds it. McKenna again had the great jump. The pitch was low. Jeffers was off balance. He ate it. 2-2. Grounder. Second base. And that'll end the inning. Elliott to Doherty. But in the home second, Judge comes alive. 4 hits and 3 runs, and it's 3-3. Top of the third, top of the order. Rob Sullivan. He walked, stole a base, scored a run. Let's see how Eric Ruland reacts to getting that big lift from his teammates. 1-1. Ruland working quickly. Parfit and Michelle to follow for the Explorers. That's up and back. This, of course, is an all Northern Division final. And Dixon will have to throw him out. 1 away. Ryan Parfit. Curve in for a strike. Ruland in the groove. 0-2. Does he go for the K? Pounded to shortstop Riley. Safe. Riley pushed that throw just a little bit. And Parfit, very good speed on first.
Now batting the right fielder, number 10,
Matt Michelle. 0 for 1. Did, however, move up a runner with his first inning grounder to the right side, which is what you like a player to do. Parfit, Bears watching. Could be 2. Riley, Horcher, Greenfield. Again, an inning ends with a double play. Last time a line drive, this time a grounder. LaSalle scoreless in the top of the third. Ready for the bottom of the third. Beautiful day here at LaSalle. You can see a large crowd on hand, especially for an afternoon game after a school day. Many more people down the left field side. Eric Ruland, the pitcher. Takes the ball, leads off the home third. He'll be followed by Dennis Klinger and Bob Greenfield. Driven to right center. Parfit. Oh, he was there but dropped it. At first I thought it was a sure hit, and Parfit ate up the ground in great fashion. Couldn't hold on. Score that a double for Ruland. Dennis Klinger. Offers at the high fastball. Doesn't get it. Klinger flied to right. His first trip. Nice pitch. 0-2. Now we'll watch Jeffers this time on the 0-2 pitch, see what he chooses to do. Sets up on the outside low. Might be a curve. No, it's a fastball. Blew Klinger away. 1 out. Bob Greenfield, the first baseman. Right fielder Michelle, very deep. Outside. On deck is Riley. To Greenfield. Runner Ruland, not much of a lead, being run back in a little bit by Burrell. Ooh, that was close. Harvey wanted it. LaSalle's bench wanted it. It's 3-0. Down Broadway. Left field, Sullivan. Doesn't get there. He thought it was caught. Now look at this. Greenfield thought the ball was caught. They throw to first base. It gets away from Doherty. And over to third goes Ruland. Unbelievable. Greenfield hits a lazy fly ball to left. Obviously thought it was caught. Was drifting about halfway between first and second. And LaSalle tries to get him, and Doherty can't hold it. And it's first and third with one away. First and third, it's Bill Riley. Greenfield, a lucky man at first. That's way up. Two and 0. Ruland at third. Courtesy runners in the Catholic League, not until 2 are out. Harvey scuffling to second baseman Elliott on a hop. This could be a double play, but it's not. The throw just a little bit off. Doherty had to go get it. Might not have been in time anyway. And Ruland scores to make it 4-3 Judge. Chris Music struck out his first trip. 1-0. There goes the runner. Stolen base for Riley. Two and 1 to Music. On deck is Horcher. Judge trying to be greedy. Once more. Two on the swing. Good fastball. Harvey gets out of the jam by striking out Music. But in the third inning for Judge, 1 run, it's unearned, and it's 4-3. Doherty trying to bunt his way on. Wind blowing even harder now. Doherty gets a hold on one. It might go to Broad and Olney. 1-1. Nice off-speed pitch, turned it over something. That really dipped, wound up low and outside. Doherty offered. Up and over us. Doherty walked, stole a base, and scored a run. Chris Doherty, one of the Explorers football stars. Contact, not enough to keep the catcher, Dixon, from getting it. 1 down. Brian Harvey, 1-for-1 RBI double. How amazing would it be if somehow this score stands up and Judge gets rewarded for a screw up? (0-2). I'm kind of surprised at Rulon. A couple times he's had the batter 0-2 and backs off the mound. You would think he would just get it and fire it right back with the momentum. That's 1-2. You can hear maybe the Explorers yelling from the bench, break his rhythm. And Harvey taking a long time there to get into the box, and Rulon indeed walks off. But earlier he voluntarily broke his rhythm. Strike 3, yeah. On the call, Harvey takes the curve, 2 down. Chris Jeffers swinging and looking bad on that pitch. 0-1. One and one. Jeffers lined out to the shortstop Riley last time. That looked like it might have hit his foot, but no one's reacting. And he's safe. Rulon kind of got there too quickly and was past the bag by the time he caught it. Chris Jeffers on first for only a moment, and the runner is Joe Vasallo. Kyle Elliott. The question, will Vasallo try to steal a base, get into scoring position for Elliott, who's done a good job at the plate in the playoffs? Fakes, holds, outside. On that play there, Rulon almost gave away the fact that he didn't touch the base the way he reacted. If he had pretended, he might have gotten the call there. That's down. Rulon. 3-0. On deck is Mike Manzi. 2 away. Top of the 4th. Elliott again looking for signs. 3-1 count. We'll watch Vasallo. There he goes, and it's fouled off. So Vasallo will be moving again. And he didn't move for some reason. Anyway, it's ball 4 to Elliott. First and second, 2 away. Mike Manzi, he was hit by a pitch, and he raced on a double play line drive to the right fielder, McKenna, and Dixon calls time. Pours the fastball through. That's a foul ball. Foul ball. Now, Manzi didn't react. He started running, but that sure sounded like it hit his foot or something. One and two. Way late on the high fastball. Rulin winds up striking out the side. 4-3 Judge. 8-9-1 for Judge. In the fourth, John Horcher, Mark Dixon, and Matt McKenna. 0-1 to Horcher. He singled, scored a run his last trip. As Judge had good production from the bottom of the order last time. Riley doubled, Horcher singled, Dixon on a 1-2 waist pitch fastball, RBI double. Holds. Harvey off his glove. That's going to be a tough play for Manzi. He holds on. So an infield single off the glove of the pitcher, Brian Harvey, for John Horcher. Time, Mark Dixon down to talk with Joe McDermott. Will they ask Dixon to bunt this time? He squares. The bunt is down. It's hard to Harvey, but he bobbles, and he'll only get the out at first base. So the sacrifice by Dixon with help is successful. And Horcher at second base. Matt McKenna, leadoff man, right fielder. Last time a 2-run looping single to left. Spinning to short, it's Burrell. 2 down, and over to third base goes Horcher. Kirk Pekulski, 0 for 1 with a walk. Horcher at third. From the stretch, Harvey with 2 away. Fastball's up. Harvey must be one of those rare pitchers who feels just as comfortable from the stretch as he does in a windup. Otherwise, he'd be using the windup.
Safe play, safe play.
One and one. Good cut, just a little piece. Ripped. That's hammered. Over Michelle's head. Pekulski into second. An RBI double. Horcher checks in. 5-3 Judge. And that's going to be it for Brian Harvey. Started off very well, has scuffled these last couple innings. And he's going to leave trailing 5-3, and the new pitcher is going to be the sophomore, John Reef-Snyder. John Reef-Snyder, sophomore right-hander. In the semifinals, he made just his third start of the year and defeated Archbishop Carroll, 5 good innings. Brian Harvey, the original pitcher, has now moved to third base, and that means Mike Manzi has left the game. So it'll be John Reef-Snyder. Harvey goes 3 2/3, and a tough assignment for Reef-Snyder right away is the number 3 hitter, Eric Ruland. He's 1 for 2 with a double, also a fly to right. Up again.
Hey, 2-0, what do you say, Reef? Here we go, kid.
Now the pitcher is on even footing. Same amount of rest. Lifted way up and spinning. It's going to be a tight play. The catcher, Jeffers, couldn't get there. Doherty had trouble finding it. It did land in playable space.
Come on, Reef. Come on, kid. Hey,
2-1 the count. 2 down. 1 run in. Bukulski at second. Goes for the high fastball.
Come on, John. Let it down, John. Hey, hey. Hey, Reef, what do you say? Come on.
Ruland from Reef-Snyder. Again, it's lifted. This time it's going to be on the field of play. Second baseman calls. That's Elliott, and 3 away. In the inning, 1 for Judge on the RBI double by Bukulski through 4. Judge 5, LaSalle 3. 9-1-2 for the Explorers. Top of the 5th, Ernie Burrell, 1-0. Ernie's grandfather, Ernie Burrell, was a long time and very popular Catholic League umpire. Back off the screen. Sullivan and Parfit will follow. 2-1. At the knees, evened up at 2. Ruland allowed 3 runs in the first inning. Has done well since and has gotten help from his fielders with 2 double plays. .32. Second base, Horcher. Nice play. 1 down.
Now batting for LaSalle, number 29,
pinch hitter for Sullivan is a senior, Kyle Callahan. Back. He was on it.
Come on, kid.
That's going to be tight to the third base side. And reaching was Klinger amongst the fans. No play.
Come on,
Kyle Callahan trying to hang in at 0-2. Sends a squibber to Klinger off his chest. Still time.
Two outs in the inning. That'll bring up number 2, Ryan Parfit, center fielder.
Ryan Parfit. 2 for 2. Singled hard to left and beat out a ground ball to shortstop. He has 1 RBI, 1 stolen base. 2-0 now. Matt Michelle on deck. That's there. 2 away. LaSalle needs a runner. Rulin shakes off Dixon. Wanted a curve. And Riley's going to have to come hard to his left. And he makes the play. 6-3. Riley to Greenfield. That's it for LaSalle in the top of the 5th. Defensive changes for LaSalle. The new left fielder is Joe Vasallo. Replaces Rob Sullivan. And the new catcher is Ernie Barilli. Replaces Chris Jeffers.
Number 20, third baseman Dennis Klinger.
Bottom of the 5th. It's 4-5-6 for Judge. Dennis Klinger. No contact on the fastball. One and one. Judge 3 in the second, 1 in the third, 1 in the fourth. Long drive. That's carrying well. Right center. And it's out of here. Dennis Klinger gets it into the jet stream. And that just kept carrying and carrying. And it's gone. And so is Klinger, being mobbed by everyone in light blue. Klinger leads off the 5th with a bomb of a home run. It's 6-3, Judge. Now it's Greenfield. He's 1 for 2. Single to left. And lined out to center. 6 unanswered runs for the Crusaders. The dive by Harvey. Unsuccessful. And it's a single for Bob Greenfield, again going the other way.
That'll bring it back now to shortstop Bill Riley, number 5.
Reef Snyder gets a strike 1. The sophomore has to collect himself here. Does not want the game to get away from him. 1-1 to Riley. He's 1 for 2. A double and got an RBI on a fielder's choice when LaSalle was unable to turn a double play. 2-1. On deck is Chris Music. Riley now at 2-2. Up and back. Greenfield so far has given no indication that he's going to try to steal. He holds, and it's pounded towards Harvey, the third baseman. He takes the easy out at second. So the force out eliminates Greenfield, 1 away. Chris Music, 0 for 2. Twice has been a strikeout victim, mostly on high fastballs that he hasn't caught up to. 1 away, 1 in on the bomb of a home run by Klinger. And Riley at first base. One on one. Runner goes, strong throw low. And Riley steals the base. Barilli, good arm strength, but it bounced. Strike 3, yeah. 2 down. The second baseman, Horcher. That's going towards Elliott, shading and catching. So damage again, not a whole lot, but it was a big home run by Klinger. We're through 5, Judge 6, LaSalle 3. Top of the 6th, LaSalle needs to make some noise. 3, 4, 5. We'll try to do it. It's Michelle. It's ball 1. Eric Ruland working on a 3-hitter. Strike call. And only one of those has come since the first inning. That was a ground ball to shortstop that Parfit beat out for a hit. One and 2. Way up. Good heat from Ruland. 1 down.
Doherty, the first baseman, number 27.
Chris Doherty. He's 0 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. Now, on the first pitch there, he was up on the bat about an inch. That time he was at the knob. It's 1-1. Brian Harvey on deck. Ruland loses the curve. just missed. 3-1. Doherty trying to get on. Now we're full. Again, the dialed up fastball from Rulin. 2 away.
13. Third baseman.
Brian Harvey. Strike called. On deck is Ernie Barilli, the backup catcher. 0-2 on the call. Rulin has retired 6 in a row. Again, the 1-2. It spins, it bounces, and Dixon runs down Harvey. That'll end the inning. Rulin strikes out the side for the second time in 3 innings. 6-3. Now pitching for LaSalle is senior right-hander Mike Lombardo. Replaces Reef Snyder. Mike Lombardo. Mark Dixon. Chops it foul. Matt McKenna and Kirk Pekulski to follow. Again, chopped foul. Curveball, right field. That's got a chance. And it drops. Elliott going hard toward the outfield from second. Couldn't quite get it. And it's a bloop single for Mark Dixon. McKenna, 1 for 3, a 2-run single. And Dixon's going to be out with a good throw. He's back. Nice bunt. Harvey to Elliott. Sacrifice nicely executed by McKenna. So that puts Dixon into scoring position. 1 down. Kirk Pekulski. 1 for 2, RBI double and a walk. Oh and 1. Mike Lombardo. Ruland to follow. One. Judge 6, LaSalle 3, bottom of the 6th. Nice spot there hit by Lombardo. It's 1-2. Dixon in scoring position. Just missed. 2-2. Mikulski has worked it full. It could be a tough play. Lombardo late to cover. Barely gets there. Doherty had to go wide. So Lombardo does get there, 2 away, and over to third base goes Dixon, and he's going to leave for the courtesy runner, Matt Corelli. Rulin a chance to give himself some more insurance. He's 1 for 3 with a double. Also flied to right and popped out to second baseman Elliott. On deck is Klinger. Way up, and that's going to land almost exactly at home plate. Chris Doherty, the first baseman, comes all the way in to make the catch. 3 outs to go. Judge holds 3. Strap yourselves in. 7th inning, high school baseball. It's Ernie Barilli. Leads off for LaSalle. Takes the ball 1. Eric Ruland in a groove pretty much from the 2nd inning on. 2-0. There you see the Judge coach, Joe McDermott, his 25th season, looking for his 4th championship.
Make that 5, Ted.
3-1. Rulin battles back to make it full. Now the pressure switches to Barilli. Fouls it off. Strike 3, yeah. 1 down, Eric Ruland.
That'll bring it back now to Kyle Elliott, the second baseman.
With a pinch hitter, Tom Gorman on deck. 1 away. 1-0. Lots of noise. All the Crusader subs clapping. LaSalle still chirping on its bench. 2-0. Again, Rulin goes 3-0. We'll see if he battles back this time. Takes a little walk to collect himself. There's strike one. There's two. Time called by Elliott. Break the rhythm. Full house to Elliott. That's going to be out of play down the right field side. A shakeoff from Ruland, and it's up for ball four. So Kyle Elliott gives LaSalle a flicker, and it's going to be Tom Gorman, a junior, is going to pinch hit here for Lombardo. Tom Gorman. Two and oh. Now Dixon's going to visit, and right on his heels comes Joe McDermott. Ruland very excited, I'm sure. Just need to refocus. Elliott, of course, is anchored. He's going nowhere, down three. There's a strike from Ruland. So it's 2-1. Gorman gets it past Riley. So the pinch hitter, Tom Gorman, does his job. Line drive single into center. First and second for the Explorers. Ernie Burrell, the shortstop. He's 0 for 2. And he got hit. He was faking a bunt, and instead he gets drilled. And now all kinds of momentum and noise from the LaSalle bench. Bases loaded, one away. That, of course, means the tying run is at first base, Ernie Burrell. Joe Vasallo came into the game as a sub, his first at bat. One away. Ruland, it's 1-0. That's up. 2-0. Center fielder Bukowski playing way short. The other outfielders are deep. Takes a strike, does Joe. 2-1 is your count. Kerrigan holding up Ruland until Vasallo gets set. Late on that fastball. Now Vasallo going to ask for a different bat. Hopefully it's lighter, because he was behind that fastball. Here comes Ruland. Chopper up the middle. Horcher steps on second, skids, and they can't get the out at first. A run scores. Elliott, LaSalle still alive, but two are down. It's 6-4. Dixon again wants to talk with Ruland. Ryan Parfit, last hope for LaSalle. Runners 1st and 3rd. Give Vasallo an RBI on the fielder's choice. Rulin tries that move that never fakes out anybody. That was tight. Almost hit Parfit. 1-0. Rulin trying to close it out. Give Judge the title. Off Dixon's mask.
Go,
1-1. Strike 2 called on the curve. Parfit didn't like it. 1 strike away. Eric Ruland. Driven deep to left. Fair or foul? Foul ball. Into the corner. Almost caught. Into the very corner. Almost caught by Music. Long strike. Again, the 1-2 pitch. Pops near the dugout and over. Rulin now takes a little walk off the side of the mound. It's Parfit. On the curve. Eric Rulin strikes out Parfit on the curve to end it. Judge, the champion for the first time since 1987. And your final score, Father Judge 6, LaSalle 4.
Let's give them both a nice round of applause. LaSalle and Father Judge. Good job, fellas. One more game.
Phillies.
All right, let's talk about the Catholic League High School Baseball Championship today. LaSalle and Father Judge and the Judge bench all pumped up. We pick it up in the fourth, runner on third, and Judge leading 4-3, looking for more. And Kirk Bukowski lines a shot, one hops the fence, and Bukowski gets a two-run double. It's a 5-3 lead for the Crusaders. Bottom of the fifth, Judge breaks out the leather. Crusaders shortstop Jim Hasher goes deep in the hole to steal a single from Ryan Parfit. That ends the frame, still 5-3, and they're pumped. More Crusaders in the sixth with number 20, Dennis Klinger, making it like number 20, you know who that is, for the Phillies. Klinger goes yard. We're talking about Michael Jack Schmidt. Solo shot, 6-3 Judge, and then bottom of the seventh, Sal's runners at the corners, and down to their last out. Eric Rulin finishes the Explorers. He gets Parfit swinging. That's the ball game. I love these scenes. Look at this. They're all jumping all over each other. Father Judge celebrates its 8th Catholic League title. The final 6-4 over LaSalle.
Those are the kinds of bragging rights you get to go back to school in the
Memorable
fall.
moments, yes.
Exactly.
Some high school action. Philadelphia Catholic League championship game. Eric Rulin finishing off the victory. Strikeout. That's the way to do it. And Judge will celebrate 6-4. Father Judge over LaSalle. I think they're still celebrating. And smiling. Excellent.